Medal of Honor. Tier 1 mode. This is the first level, first in. So I'm abandoning my campaign walkthrough because this is much more challenging than the game on hard.
And it is the campaign.
And it is almost all of the campaign. There are some missions that you don't do, and some of the missions are chopped down, so they're not as long. Do you remember the beginning of, I think it's the next level where you start off, it's in the desert, you're on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
Or no, it starts off in the front seat of the truck.
And the
windshield gets broken and all that. That whole part's cut out.
Oh, weird.
So they boil it down to like the real part of the game where you're shooting and not like the gimme parts of the game, like that helicopter isn't in Tier 1 mode either.
The helicopter?
No.
Oh, that's nice.
The whole helicopter sequence. Yeah, you struggled with that for a bit.
Well, half of it was because I didn't know the buttons.
Oh, well, there you go. So, Tier 1 mode, a couple major differences. You cannot ask your teammates for ammo.
Oh.
So you need to press right on the D-pad to turn all of your automatic weapons to single shot, single fire.
Just tear through your ammo.
Right. You need to be much, much, much more accurate with your guns. You can't just
blast.
You can't just hold down the trigger and like hope one of your 10 shots hits him through cover. You need to wait for his head to pop out and go for headshots. You're gonna be going for headshots a lot more in this, and being much more precise and use knives when you can. Also, Tier 1 mode, there's a timer that you can see in the top left corner, and it's the time. There's only one level that I got close, and that I only beat by a minute. I think this one I ended up beating by 5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Of the par time. Yeah, the par time isn't really that much of a challenge. I got every single one on my first try. The time, at least. The final, or maybe not the final, but one big change for Tier 1 mode as well is that you can't die on a level. If you die, you restart the level.
From
the beginning. There's no checkpoints.
Yikes.
So it's definitely kind of what I was talking about before, or on the first part of the walkthrough that I'm not going to finish, that, beating every level without dying should be an achievement. And it is, because you get, I think, 100 points for completing all 9 missions on Tier 1 mode, which means beating every level without dying. Now, I'm pretty sure that you do not get, there's an achievement for beating the game on hard, and there's also an achievement for beating every mission, just period. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure that Tier 1 mode does not cover that. So if you want to get all the achievements, you're probably going to have to play through campaign on hard and then Tier 1 mode. So, don't go straight to Tier 1 mode if you're achievement hunting.
Yeah. Well, can you get those level-specific achievements?
I don't know.
Since you already had them
I
all.
didn't get any. I am missing a couple, but I didn't try to get them during, while the clock was running.
Yeah.
And, I wasn't going to try crazy things while people were shooting at me.
Right.
Yeah. So, get the shotgun out for this part. A lot of dudes, very close range. And you want to use the shotgun ammo when you can, because you're probably going to run out of ammo for your other gun some point throughout this level, because you don't get a ton. Well, you get a good amount, but you will run out. And you'll be forced to use like the AK-47s that are on the ground and stuff like that throughout various missions. Some of them you can go the whole mission without having to swap out your gun. And it's more than just like an accuracy thing. It's not like I was just wasting ammo and had to swap out guns, but So another little thing to note about how the time works in this is, you see the little top bar in the top left corner, little white bar?
Yeah.
That's the time freeze thing. Like right now, the clock's not going down. It's stuck at 3:43 until that bar goes all the way down.
Oh.
So it adds, like if you get rapid multi-kills, it stops the clock for like 5 seconds. If you knife somebody or you get a headshot, it stops it for 2.
I was wondering what those +2 things were.
Those are the commendations, I guess you can say, or just the medals. Killing someone in a interesting way, I guess, a good way, a skillful way, freezes the clock. So that also helps a lot with, not necessarily helps a lot, because I bet you could get through this entire mission without getting one of those and still make the time. So it's not too bad. Oh, also remember, if you do run out of ammo, you have infinite pistol ammo. So.
Oh, so that's not. Yeah.
Right, ammo's still not a major concern, and you're never like really picking people off from a significant distance.
Yeah.
Where a pistol wouldn't work.
Yeah. Found it pretty easy to get a headshot with the shotgun, surprisingly.
Yeah, yes. It's probably something to do with the fact that there's, it's like a spread weapon, so if one of however many pellets that fly out of it hit him in the face. So like if you aim for the chest, you're gonna get a headshot because of the spread of it.
The pellet that goes through his brain is the pellet that counts.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, just keep sprinting whenever you have a chance. And, I mean, it's the exact same level, and I'm pretty sure that it is hard difficulty in terms of how easy it is to kill them and how easy it is for them to kill you in terms of health and all that. So, what game was it? There was a game where there was like a challenge mode. Oh, maybe it's just Halo that I'm thinking of, where like all the daily challenges, they basically turn it down to heroic difficulty.
Yeah.
So they don't really expect you to play the game on legendary, but I'm pretty sure this is hard. There are no difficulty choices for this though. It's just tier 1 mode.
Yeah.
It's just tier 1 mode. So
I imagine it's got to be at least hard difficulty.
yeah, if not harder. It didn't seem harder. The only thing is like that clock. You just have to forget about it and play the mission like you normally would. Maybe move a little bit faster than normal, but it took me a while to get used to that clock. Like it took me a few tries to beat this mission, just because I kept I would rush a lot faster than I needed to. Like I would just go kind of kamikaze and Rambo, and then get killed. But you end up with so much extra time. It's not really a problem at all. But that clock, it kind of screws with your brain until you get used to it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like, oh, the clock's ticking down. Oh my God, I only got another 20 minutes left, basically. Oh, wait, 20 minutes for 8 minutes of game left.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's
not... Yeah, can't you beat the whole game in 20 minutes?
Yeah, basically. Practically. Yeah. It's also kind of cool, too, is this is like... because of the scoring system in this, for challenge mode, they do little leaderboards for every mission that you beat. And there's like a global leaderboard and the friends leaderboard, just like every Xbox game. And it keeps track of how long it took you to complete the mission, how much total freeze time you earned throughout the mission, which is, those plus 2 seconds, whatever. How many total headshots you got throughout the mission, accuracy as a %, and
those all go towards points, or
no? Those are all their own leaderboard categories.
How do you get points?
You don't.
I'm just saying, not a score.
It's not a score like arcade mode in Call of Duty, something like that. It's not
or
like
Halo.
That. No, not at all.
Okay.
It's just those specific categories they rank you on.
Did you do well on any of them?
The only ones I really looked at, or the only category I looked at was completion time, because things like headshots, that's not what I was going for. Like I go for headshots, but if I took my time and only went for headshots and made sure every kill I got was a headshot, then I'm sure I could have got quite a bit higher on the leaderboards. And judging by how many more headshots people were getting than me on some of these missions, it looks like that's what some people were doing.
Just going through for headshots.
Just going strictly for headshots. So, but yeah, for the time, there was one mission that I ended up getting like 18th overall.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good on my first try. Out of a couple thousand. Like, this very first mission, obviously, a lot more people have completed this one than the other ones.
Yeah.
And I think I was ranked like 1,800, something like that. But, yeah, one of the missions completed on my first try. Got 18th overall, which is pretty cool. So, I did a fair amount of editing of the boring stuff because there's some extended just sitting around talking sequences, and I tried to edit most of those out for the sanity of the viewer.